As a college student, life can be rough. We deal with a lot of challenges on a daily basis and are constantly confronting ourselves to grow. Today, I'm counting down the top 5 ways that you can manage your fear and grow as a college student to live a better life. Fear is that tightness in our chest that seizes us when we are trying to do something new or challenging. It's that roadblock in our lives that holds us back from doing what we know we're supposed to be doing. And if we don't regularly confront our fears, it compounds over time and can lead to regret and inaction later in life. It's super important that we learn strategies to deal with fear as it comes up in our lives so we are better able equipped to handle challenges in our lives and to grow from new experiences. So I've developed 5 roles that I personally use in my life that have helped me conquer fear and have helped me grow as a person. The first role is to go to the gym. Consistently punishing your body day after day gives you a mental toughness and a positive outlook on life that is simply unbeatable. Now, there's a variety of scientific studies that have shown the mental benefits of exercise. It releases endorphins, it lowers anxiety and stress, and just gives you a greater sense of overall well-being. But apart from that, I think it just builds mental toughness. Being disciplined and sticking to a routine, showing up day after day to suffer and sweat, it's something that erases those inner anxieties and it makes you proud of yourself. When you feel good about yourself and comfortable in your own skin, you're better able to handle uncomfortable situations. Trust me when I say that going to the gym, whatever that workout routine may be, whether it's running, weightlifting, maybe even playing a sport like basketball, it will improve your life tenfold and help you better able to tackle fear whenever it comes up in your daily activities. The second rule is to stop procrastinating. Procrastination is one of those things that isn't super bad if you do it just a little bit, but the further we let procrastination develop in our lives, those small little things that we ignore compound over time and can lead to crippling fear and anxiety years or months from now. So it's important that we stop procrastination in its tracks and try to limit its effect in our lives. My personal strategy for dealing with procrastination is to schedule out my activities the day before. By simply setting a time, a duration, and a location for certain things that I need to do, I find that I'm much more likely to actually do them the next day because I've mentally reserved a time slot for them. Whenever we do the things that we know we need to do, we stop those little anxieties from compounding and we make ourselves calmer, more grounded, and better able to deal with challenges as they arise. Rule number 3 is to swallow the frog. Now this is similar to the procrastination rule. In this rule, it simply states that we have to do our most unpleasant or challenging task as soon as we wake up in the morning. The frog is the challenging task, and by swallowing it, hence doing it, we're able to free up our minds and our bodies to be able to focus on the rest of our day with energy and happiness. When we let our most important task linger later into the day, it causes us anxiety. We start to worry about getting it done. It constantly weighs on us. By doing it right away, by swallowing the frog first thing in the morning, we're able to relieve ourselves of this fear and anxiety and go about tackling other challenges in a better, proactive, and more energetic way. Rule number 4 is to escape the cave. Nowadays, it's super easy to just stay locked up in our rooms all day. We can transition between work, relaxing, eating, but no matter what it is, it's easy to just stay put. The problem with this is that we as human beings function optimally whenever we're outside, whenever we're exposed to new environments. Whenever we're in a small cramped space, our mind also becomes cramped, and this is where some of our biggest fears and anxieties can start to overtake us. So the key here is to get out of your room as much as you can. Go out for a walk in between your breaks. Go out to lunch with a friend. Simply step outside as much as you can and escape the cave of your room, and you'll find that your mind is much fresher, better able to deal with anxiety and fear, and you'll simply just be more energetic and happier throughout your day. And rule number 5 is exposure. Now this is the most straightforward of all the rules, but it's also one of the most difficult to actually implement in your lives. And that's to actually expose yourself to what you're afraid of gradually. Now, if we try to throw ourselves into the deep end of something that we're afraid of right away, This can cause us to freeze up and may discourage us from taking action in the future. But by gradually exposing ourselves to that we're afraid of, we can build up mental resilience and strength to deal with that fear in the future. For example, if you're afraid of driving, you might start just hopping into the driver's seat, getting comfortable with the controls and the mirrors, maybe taking it around an abandoned parking lot first. It's all about gradual exposure and baby steps in order to build up resistance and mental strength. There are all things in life that we're afraid to do. We all have these personal demons that we're fighting and things we're trying to figure out. But we're never going to be able to actually grow and do those challenging things unless we gradually expose ourselves to that which we're afraid of. So, the key here is small incremental improvements, baby steps, and over time, building the mental strength to deal with our biggest challenges. As a university student who's constantly pushing himself, exploring new things, I deal with fear on a consistent basis. It's something that we all deal with, but we need to develop strategies and life rules to give us the tools to deal with this fear and to tackle our challenges with energy and clarity. I found that these 5 things have improved my life in a massive way by keeping me grounded, by giving me mental resilience, and just equipping me with the tools to deal with fear in my life. I strongly recommend that you implement one or more of them in your life and see the positive impact it can make, because it truly has made a positive impact in mine. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me some feedback. I'm a new creator, so I'm looking for as much positive or negative feedback as I can get. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.